All right. Happy Fading Suns Day, everybody. I had not planned to stream today, but thank you for joining me on YouTube and on Steam for this. Yes, you are right. This is not the glorious, beautiful, completely up-to-date art of Emperor the Fading Suns I'm showing you. This is some of the modding tools. So yeah, I was going to touch on modding today. I will still stream tomorrow, so please tune in again tomorrow as we go further in depth on this update we've been working on for a while. As you remember, you can do some really simple modding right here in the DAT folder. Yes, we also have that incredibly powerful, whoops, went to the wrong place. We have that incredibly powerful map editor and the like that you can also use, but this is quick and easy stuff. All these you can edit with just any text editor. See, I'm using Notepad up here. So this is the EFS-INI. A lot of the game's most important information is stored in this INI file. You just double click and open it. That's what I've done here. You can get all kinds of stuff. And one thing I wanted to point out is we've got some new features here. We've done with this message screen, right? Yeah, I should take this slowly so you can take a peek at it if you haven't dug into it. Oh, always back up the DAT folders. Now, when you update the game, it's going to overwrite your existing DAT folders. So make sure if you've made changes already to back those up too. And before you make any changes to DAT folders, back them up. Make copies. Yes, save early, saved often. These are not on the cloud right now. These are all on your local machine until you put them somewhere else. So, the big change we put at the bottom for folks is this right here. We've told you about the messages now. You no longer have to go through every message, but we still insist that if there are treaties, you have to respond to them. And you can turn that off. You set this to 0 and you no longer have to answer the treaties. Now, what it does say is that unanswered treaties are automatically rejected unless they threaten war. And those you still have to answer. You can even turn that off, and that way you don't have to respond. Just everything's rejected, and yeah, very well likely to end up at war because the AI will threaten you with war if you don't do what it wants. All right, so that's the EFS-INI. That's all kinds of cool stuff. Now, I've been making a lot of changes to unit.dat. I'm not going to put in a lot, but I'll show you very quickly some of the fun changes we've made. So, for instance, we changed the Vlad cruiser to the SGJ cruiser for Space Game Junkie, who will be streaming this game tomorrow at 9 a.m. EDT. So, yes, tune into Space Game Junkie tomorrow, and we're going SGJ cruiser. I think that fits. Oh, we might just say, okay, we'll leave that as cruiser, an SGJ cruiser. The frigate, we renamed the Imperialis. Another streamer who's done some excellent how to play videos for EFS. All right, and we keep cruising on down here. Cruising, get it, the cruiser. We got a flower from the princess. Can't argue against that. A purple flower, no less. You think that might be the princess's, Princess Aurora's favorite colors. All right. Let's skim on down all these incredible units you can modify. You can change all kinds of stuff. We're only changing the names in this game. So, for instance, the Officer Corps, we call the DOS Tactic. And yes, I teased a bit about the update on DOS Tactic's own stream earlier today. Let's keep on going. They're all partisans. You're right. We call them Portnow units after our friend James Portnow, who's made an excellent video about Emperor of the Fading Suns. So let's call them Portnows. Indeed. And one further change, we get to the Scout Tank, the Greyhound. We always call that the Tiger Lily. Another excellent streamer. So you see how easy? Of course, once again, you do need to remember to spell things. You do need to remember to save. Always save. Yep, make sure I save that EFS-INI file as well. Save. And then you're ready to go. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get the updated version of the game running and let you all take a look at some of that. So this is we're playing the Dark Ages campaign, in case you don't remember. And it's a smaller map, and we were playing Hazat and having a lot of fun with it. We got Universal Warehouse off. So, remember, we've got to move stuff around from planet to planet. Load, save, game. Yes, and even though, like we said, new version, old save should work. It's an updated version, old save should work. And yes, I will also be monitoring the chat, so feel free to send chat. So it's very exciting to see chat on Steam work last time, though I still don't know why I'm not able to chat. Please. Yeah, failed to send chat message. Still not sure why I'm not able to chat. Steam doesn't love me as much as I wish it did. All right, anyway. So we were at the end of our turn last time. Played this recently. So you see, I can just go through this. Well, they rejected it, so I could exit it and not have to see that at all. We've already looked at all this stuff. Building militias, having fun. We'll exit on out. Ending our turn. We're going to try Firebirds. Hope we have some money left at the end of this. Hope we remembered. Oh, all messages needed. See, I didn't change that. Oh, hey, this is how I save my money problem. Energy physics. Thank you. Nikolai, you're so handsome and well-dressed. We'll accept that from them. That makes life a little easier for us all of a sudden. Nice. Thank you, Nikolai Ducatos, for that money. So I hope you all like the modding. Remember, it's so easy to do minor things, and even the bigger things are relatively easy. We love the mods. There's some great mods out there. Emperor Wars. Check them out if you're in the Discord. Yeah, let us know what you've been enjoying. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do intern. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we got new ones. Nikolai's not giving me his votes. Hey, we finally have peace with the Al-Malik. Yeah, that was a pretty stupid fight I had with them. I was at my stealth thing against their freighter and their stealth ship. Not the best. So in order to end this hostility with the Al-Malik, I've given them mega chassis technology. It's a pretty valuable thing to have given in this early in the game. No money from the Elite Halal. Alright, we have received diplomatic message. So like this message screen, now you'll see some lines and stuff depending on the resolution you're playing at. That'll be around for a while. We'll be working on this as well. I hope it doesn't distract you. I don't even notice it until someone really pointed it out to me. But yeah, you'll see some lines around. We've also talked about ways to make this more graphically appealing, but I kind of like it. It's the classic old school Fading Suns Think Machine style. Beep, 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 beep. You can actually hear it beeping across when they do it. Yeah, Think Machines. That is obviously the Fading Suns term for what we call computers. Yeah, they don't just compute in the Fading Suns. Fading Suns universe is afraid these machines think, and that's part of why the Avestites and others fear them so much. Hey, good to see so many of you joining me today on Steam, especially. Very nice. Yeah, if you can make the chat work, please go ahead and chat, and I'll comment back. I can't chat to you there, but I can at least talk to you. All right. Diplomatic request from Leon. They want Mega Chassis, and they'll give me psychosocial engineering technology. Heck yeah. I will take some psychosocial engineering technology. And the Kato sent us a request. They want Mega Chassis for $14.40. I missed out on that money. Now, we know we need money in this game, so let's take it. We did some production. We're not going to worry about that right now. Oh, we brought metal to Byzantium Secundus. We're playing with Universal Warehouse off, which means we need the materials on the planet to actually build things. So let's go ahead and drop the freighter into our embassy here. We'll unload it. Notice that even we know they have planet-to-space weapons here, we're not at war with them. They might have tried to pop me, but I don't think that could work yet right now in Byzantium Secundus. But anyway, we are heading back to Aragon, and with the metal dropped off. And when we finish researching infantry technology, we will we'll start building some infantry there. Yep, see, there's our metal. Oh yeah, Warlock. All right, we'll sentry that for now. We got our nice little submarine moving on through the waves. Exploring Byzantium Secundus. That's only the Dark Ages map. You don't get one of those in the main vanilla map. All right, Delphi. We were exploring with this frigate. See that the Hawkwood are actively pacifying Delphi. What do you want to go to? Lemminkainen? Sure, let's go to Lemminkainen. Let's hope the We will hope that there are no symbiotes over Lemminkainen. That's sometimes an unfortunate development. We see some League. No symbiotes. Excellent. Yeah, again, I'm doing the Dark Ages map, so much tighter, much smaller. We'll be at war quickly. That's part of why we're doing this exploring, see what folks are doing. I have no idea what I was doing with that bulk hauler, so let's come back to it. No idea what I was going to do with the cruiser. Obviously, the Imperialis frigate is just healing. Yep, that's the Space Game Junkie cruiser. Space Game Junkie will be streaming the game 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. All right. Go through that. All right, we have an engineer up here. So, I don't know where we want to go. Probably food up there and food down here. So, let's go and start heading this way. Shells we. Remember, you can now raise or build road. Raise, build, raise, build. Exciting, huh? All right, infantry unit, walking around, singing a song, looking at what's to be seen. Have an infantry in here? Yes, I do. Less infantry. All right, let's send you up that way. And let's go ahead and sentry that militia. Ah, there we've got an infantry. Oh, that's right, we captured their infantry. That's right. It's got to do a lot of healing, doesn't it? It took some real damage there. Let's move you into the well. Sentry you. Yeah, how much points does it have? This one we captured. 13% in the Vestite infantry. Well, they can't read. We'll leave them stuck at the top of the world here. All right. This group, that's a good little group. We know we've got a farm over here we want to capture. Really tempted to go after that ruins right now. Maybe I'll build some units here and then do it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's actually build an anti-aircraft gun. We always want anti-aircraft as we go for ruins. That'll go over that way. And let's put everybody into the assault landers, shall we? Gonna take these assault landers up, bring them back down next to that farm we were looking at over here. Sure, let's come down here. Unload. What do we see in here? An anti-tank gun. Oh, I forgot we had another rune we were going after. Oh well. Let's shoot with you. See if we can kill that anti-tank gun in here. Kaboom! Almost! How much damage did it have left? That's hilarious. We're not going to bother doing the orbital bombardment again. I want to see how much. 2%! That's so funny. 2%. We got 98% of the damage there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oop. Sorry. Doing some weird stream things. Okay, here we go. Oh man, we about demolished that thing. That damage, it's a useless thing. All right, so we can make that attack pretty easily. Oh, we already took that ruin. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So yeah, I guess right now we should be trying to take all of our folks over to Veracruz or Sutek. Probably to Sutek. We'll go to Sutek first. Yep, we should be bringing our troops to Sutek instead of wasting time here on Aragon now. All right, so let's see here. Let's do this attack. Should be nice and easy. Bang. Kabang, kabang. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. I'll build a militia here. Load everybody back on their assault landers. Everybody back on the bus. Unfortunately, it has one movement, so we'll shoot into space, and next turn we'll take it over to Sutek. So we do have that bolt caller. That looks like an anti-ruins thing. Were there any ruins I saw? I haven't seen any ruins. And they've got the... Oh, wait, we saw that ruin. Of course, we're going after that one. Oh, what should I do? All right, let me know in chat. Should I go after the ruins? Or should I go for the... go after the ruins or start taking Sutek? I should probably go for Sutek. All right, well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to build another lab. We are not a Vestite this game. Oh, yeah, we were going to change our sect, weren't we? I guess we were in a Vestite. Orders, build city. Well, that's what we're going to do, HesiCast this game. I forgot about that. Let's do that right now. We promised folks in chat we'd change to HesiCast for this game. HesiCast are a bunch of just freakish, whatever sort of beliefs they want. Still under the Universal Church framework, but way on the outsides of it. So let's do that. Church. Sect. We're changing from a Vestite to HesiCast because we want to do some research. All right. We are now HesiCasts. Very nice. All right. Keeping those ships there for now. Put a whole bunch of militia to guard my nobles in the palace. And, of course, my vote scepters. Vote scepters ain't particularly bad things either. So I was going to put folks here to start getting them over to Sutek and other places. There's a good place for a mine over here. Remember this cool feature we put in? So you can see how much metal and trace you can create? Oh, 38 metal. That's a nice one. 38 metal down there. Oh, yeah, because there's that metal deposit there. All right. So we have some engineers we want to start moving around, don't we? Move this engineer here. Build that road. Keep moving to here. Okay. I think we'll move a couple of militia along with that engineer. Just in case there are rebels still about. A lot of folks are going to start sitting in this mine and waiting to get picked up. Yeah, you want to go heal. That was a lot of damage. That smiter luckily... Oh, that's right. We lost a bunch of armor fighting that ruin, didn't we? Yeah. Yes, yes. We did indeed. We did indeed. All right. You... Not sure where I want to go with this road, but we'll go here with the road. We want to build... We'll give it one more turn before we build the mine. Actually, I really do want the mine. I'm going to go ahead and build a mine here. Might have been a better place for it if I explored more, but that's the problem. I'm impetuous. I'm a Hazat. We do things now, now, now. Let's build that mine. 38 metal, 7 trace. Not bad. Get useful things. We do not need to build a militia. We got plenty of militia running around here right now, so let's just keep going. I should actually put everybody in this mine to be picked up. On the front line's mine. The mine on the front line. It didn't rhyme as well as I wanted it to. Okay. Got a good little force in here. Okay, back to the question. Are we going after the I think we can hit that route. Well, no, we need some infantry to protect our noble. You don't want to send noble into fights without an infantry around to protect them. That is never a good plan. If I move the bulk hauler in, I got to get some of those militia and infantry to defend him there. I'm still probably 2 turns away from that ruin. I'm going to take some time. I'm going to go for Sutek. We are going for Sutek. Hurrah! To Sutek we go! All right. And that cruiser should be protecting that. I should not have sent the bulk hauler first. I don't think there's anything else for me to attack on Aragon, as I've captured all the rebel cities, haven't I? Looks that way. Yep, so why am I looking that way? There's an easier way to do that. Just check the mini-map. Yeah, I do not see any more rebel cities. So let's take our cruiser to protect my bulk hauler and also maybe bombard some stuff at Sutek. Yeah, decent crowds for a surprise stream on both Steam and YouTube. Thank you all very much for joining. I don't think we got much metal. Maybe we can buy some more metal. We have a little bit of money thanks to selling technologies. So, let me buy. Has our metal been restocked? Things get restocked more quickly. That's part of why Dark Ages is a very quick battle, because the League Yeah, see, I'm restocked. I bought metal earlier. I'm already restocked. The League restocks things quickly. So, yeah, I think I want those metals. Sure, let's buy that metal. Buy that metal! Put it on in here. Let's go to the house screen and make sure that we'll have enough money next turn. Looks that way. I'll skim a little bit more tithe. What do y'all say? Let's skim some more of the tithe. No rebellions, people. I love my pipples. I love my pipples. All right. Diplomacy. Any other diplomacy we want to do? We've been trying to get, like, Celestia to back us. Give me a ministry, maybe? Give me a ministry if you're elected. I'll take the... I don't know, Stigmata's pretty good. Let's go for the Imperial Fleet this game. I haven't been Imperial Fleet in a long time. Let's go Imperial Fleet. And I'll give you technology, composite armor. And I'll give you votes. Give all votes. And I'll give you a planet map. Byzantium Secundus, you probably already have that.
Message
right, let's
sent.
do that. Okay. We'll let that end our turn.
The Hazat.
All right, zipping through these turns. So, we are oh, that's right. I made that new lap. Researching Infantry Legion. Come on, Celestia. That was a good deal. The Alama, she sent a diplomatic request. She still wants composite armor technology. Just give me money and not votes. All right, let's take the money. Diplomatic request from Mikados also want composite from microbiology. Accept. We did some production. On we go. All right, Lemminkainen. Let's take a look at Ravenna. Yeah, they're already expanding Lemminkainen. I'm glad we're moving on Sutek. Gotta move quick in the Dark Ages map. Gotta move quick. Where are we gonna land on Sutek? Probably over here. That looks like a good place. Get us straight down the road, and there'll probably be no PTS guns here. All right. But we will scout by orbital bombardment first. Legitimate strategy in this game. Boom. There's a mine there. There's at least a damaged artillery in it. Apparently no PTS guns around it, so let's drop the bolt collar. Ooh, took a bunch of damage with the bolt collar that time. Let's get that bolt collar back to Aragon, shall we? Back to Aragon, back to Aragon. All right. So you are done, and now we haven't seen anybody new. But because I got a noble with no infantry, I am going to go ahead and do another orbital bombardment. See if we can take out that artillery altogether. Then we took out that artillery altogether. Then we still have one shot from that cruiser to get 3, remember? But ooh, they retreated. Lovely. Gotta like that. Hey, everybody into the mine. My noble can walk up and capture that. Gotta love it. Alright, and we want to go after that next. So let's get this whole force. Move to here. And like I said, we need to be protecting that noble. So let's build another. Oops, I don't have any. Oh, I'm playing with Universal Warehouse off. I'm in big trouble. I got no food. Oops. I got no food on this planet. You always want to take a farm first to bring an engineer to build one. Or, more intelligently, have brought a cargo pod with food on it. Alright, we're going to come back to that. Let's go ahead and scout by orbital bombardment this mine. And no damage, but we know there's an anti-tank gun and a few other units there. Alright. Yep, you. Alright. So. I've got a freighter. The freighter's going to bring the food. Heck yeah. Freighter with food. Definitely freighter with food. That's a big plus. Freighter with food. Where do I have food on my planet? Have any in the shield? Nope. So all my food is probably in this arboreum. There's a lot of food in there. Wait, do I have units? Nope. Just built that. Shoot. Shoot. Alright. We are going to drop my freighter down. Freighter. Ooh, rebel. Look at that. There were rebels floating around. Hello. Good to know. Alright, drop the freighter in the arboreum. I'm going to take this 200. Let's take at least 100 of this food. Let's split it. See, you just move this down, left click, drag it down to here. You get the option. I'm going to take 100 food. I've got a 100 and 138. I'm going to put the 100 food on there. I'm going to take the militia, put it on the freighter as well. Before I forget, I'm going to build another militia here. I'm going to shoot up that, take it to Sutek. Guess everybody starves on Sutek. Good deal. This militia, let's keep the road building. So. Alright. Now you can move along. Do the scouting ahead. Now we can see if that's worth the food. 54 food, we'll take it. This better exotic then. I guess either one of those is good. And you are also marching along, trying to find more exploitable resources. Alright. Got you here. We might want food. We might want... What's the ore looking like? Oh, we can't see the ore over there yet. See the food up there. Wow, we're not close enough to see anybody's capacity. Alright, let's go moving. Yeah, because these are so close, I can't build there. I gotta go a little further to actually see some building capacity. Building resources, as it were. Alright. Sentryed you in the lab. That food we just did. We did build militia, right? Yes, alright. This militia. I could just move this militia up. Put you in the shield, just have two in the shield. Okay. This force. I to move everybody to that mine. Let's do that. Along. Nice. You along, just not as quickly because you are wheeled and not self-propelled like the others. I can move these infantry yet. I can move that engineer yet. Yay, we got a big assault force. Can my noble lead this attack? No, it cannot. It'll just... What are we up against here? 2 infantry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Farcical. Watch, there'll be some hidden invisible wraith tank that'll blow me all attack. I'm still gonna assault. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so their movement is done. You know, yeah, that's fine. Alright. You're sitting and you're sitting. You are... See anything? There are rebels about very clearly. We need to be ready for that. Okay, where is it? Oh, hey, more stuff over here. Let's get sailing my Byzantium Secundus submarine. Can do sneak attacks on the planet. You're sitting there guarding. Got you two also heading to Sutek. Go to Sutek. Nice. You know, I got something else I want to do on the planet now. I'm thinking about it. I've got these boaty boats. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a noble and 3 militia. I'm going to put them on one of my boaty boats. I'm going to take that boaty boat up to here. That way, I can prepare for the attack on the ruin. Alright. This engineer. Gonna keep moving forward. Build more road. We're gonna keep it protected by these militia. I mean, I don't think 2 militia and an engineer would have beaten 2 infantry, but better than nothing. Do not end turn. We're still trying to do some diplomatizing. Celestra, you're going to make you give you star bases? Give me a ministry if you were elected, Imperial Fleet. I'll give you technology star base. That's scary. I'll give you a planet map. Sutek. No, I got a lot of info on Byzantium Secundus. Let's keep trying Byzantium Secundus. And I'll give you votes at the next election. Maybe she wants money. She got some money.
Message sent.
Alright, I'm giving her star base. That's powerful. Alright, I think this is my last turn. That was a lot of quick fun. Hope you're enjoying. Oh, wow. Got a little crowd on Steam. Maybe we'll do one more turn. I always say that in this game. One more turn. Oh, I didn't even show my shirt. I'm wearing the Theophana Al-Malik shirt, even though I'm not playing Al-Malik or Brother Battle. Sometime I'm going to have to change over to Brother Battle. Make sure y'all can see this. I'm waiting to see it. Why am I not looking at the right camera? The hazards of live streaming. Let's see. There we go. You can see Theophana Al-Malik and that lovely, lovely Fading Suns logo. Woohoo. All right. Anyway. Anywho. Yes, we will do one more turn. Let's see how we got. Did we build stuff on Aragon? We probably should build some more engineers on Aragon, shouldn't we? Because that's where we got the medals. Oh, wait, we finished infantry, didn't we? We should build some infantry. So, fort, build. You can build your DOS tactic officer. Well, not yet. I need a spy first. Did I not research infantry? I'm still researching infantry. Whoops. All right, fine. You're building an engineer. Let's build an engineer here. Build engineer, build. And engineer up there. What do we got going on down here? We got an engineer building there. Let's get an engineer building here. Build, engineer, build. Okay. And turn.
Hazat.
Accepted the terms. I will be, if Celestra wins, I'll be fleet commander. I had to give him a star base, which I did not want to do. Diplomatic request from the Ducados. Give them star base. Ooh, let me hospitals. Wow. And 1,600 Firebirds. Normally I would not do that, but that's useful. Of course, now we're going to see star bases over Severus. But we'll have dreadnoughts eventually. Okay. So Ravenna, we did our looking around there. We've not been to Criticorum yet. Let's go scout Criticorum. Shall we, Mr. Frigate? I mean, wow! Criticorum's hot. Look at that. Everybody's over Criticorum. Well. Glad we went there. Okay, back to Sutek fun. Okay, we know there are... What, an ant? Hold on. Let's not do that. Let's scout a little bit more first. First of all, we're going to bring this group on down to
Unit
here.
spotted.
Ooh,
Unit
bioplant
spotted.
factory. We want that factory, don't we? All right, we know there's an anti-tank gun and an artillery in it. I thought I was building militia in here. Am I not? Oh, no, I didn't have any metal. Now I've got metal. And I've got the food. Yay! It may be in orbit, but I got the food. I got to get a farm. I have got to get a farm really quickly here. I'm about to take another mine. Biotech won't give me food. Factory won't give me food. What if that's a farm? I'm going to hit that just to see, because I've got those assault landers in orbit. We got to find a farm. Quick. Got to find that farm. And it's another mine. We're going to have all the metals we need. Okay, let's do an orbital bombardment there. See if we can kill that artillery quickly. Alright, did some damage to it. We'll make the attack on it a lot easier. Only do the one bombardment. Let's see, normal. I want to feint it to avoid the damage. Pitbull took some damage there. Alright, let's, we got metal, so we can build a militia here. Build militia, build. Let's put everybody back on the bus. Everyone back on the bus. Oh, wow. You guys got some good experience. Elite Wolfen, Elite Artillery, Elite Smiter. That's nice. So where is there going to be a farm? Let's see. Up there, maybe? I guess we need to go after that one. Should have brought an engineer, apparently. That might be a farm. That's probably a farm. Oh, wait. That's going to be probably oil up there. That might be a farm. That's probably a well. Wait. There we go. I missed it because it's way off in the corner. That's going to be a farm right over there. Alrighty. There we go. Nice. Let's drop right there. Ooh, ruins nearby. Yes, that was the farm. One artillery in there. We'd prefer to not have one artillery in there, so let's see what happens when we attack. Oh yeah. Very nice. Okay. So, yeah. You all can attack since my assault landers can't go anywhere. They're out of movement now. Blam. I'm actually going to move the pit bull into the farm to heal. Build militia. Very nice. That makes life a lot easier on me now. Okay. I'm not going to have that ruin anytime soon, but it's good to know that it's there. Okay. We still have some orbital bombardment left. I'm not going to risk my noble stupidly. So, not attacking this turn. You are going to land in the mine. The freighter is going to go up in space and head toward Aragon. Yeah, don't you love the little intricacies of Universal Warehouse Off? I really do. It's a great way to play the game. I'm glad I'm finally live streaming a game where we do that. For those of you watching on Steam who've never played it before, or on YouTube, usually Universal Warehouse Off means you can use your resource anywhere. I can make them on Aragon, use them on Sutek. In this game, I actually take them from Aragon to Sutek in order to use them. Big difference. All right. Not going after the mine this turn. Well, we did build a militia in here. Send you over here. I think we do want... we don't have enough metal for much of anything else, so let's just leave that as it is. I'm going to send you into here and garrison you. Yeah, like I said, I'm not wasting my... Oh, shoot. I want to get on the biplan. Probably should have backed up in case he's sending out a rebel force after me. We'll see. I think I might be a little too far forward, but I don't leave that militia unattended now. So you all will just sit there. We'll send you that food. All of you are ready for next turn. Go join in with the noble on their attack on the bioplant. Submarine!
Unit spotted.
Seeing all kinds of good units over here.
Unit spotted.
Now the value of my maps mainly depends on the cities that I've revealed. So guess what? Even though I've sold this map to the Vow several times, I can do it again. I'll take it. Shh, never sell out humanity for such a cheap price. I mean, for any price. Alright, oops, they're moving on up. Getting my engineer moving around. Moving you. Whoa, good food up there too. Nice. Got a lot of food on this planet. It's going to be important because we're going to ferry it to both Byzantium Secundus and Sutek, it looks like. Okay, so we know we got gems here. Somewhere down there is a good place for a mine. Let's start heading that way. Building roads. You are also building roads. And you are going to head over here. You are on the move. All right. Build a nice little ruin assault force here. Oh, I brought both boats. I did not mean to bring both boats. I meant to just bring one. just sit there. I want some electronics. Am I got enough trace? I got enough trace and energy. I want to get an electronics being built. Let's go over here. City. Electronics. See, it takes 10 energy and 5 trace. You got to make sure you got enough of those coming in. But I want those electronics. Also put a militia in here. I'll wrap that one up. We rebuilt a militia there. Good place for metal, yeah. Might be a good place for metal. All right. Along the way. Got metal over there, so somewhere over here is a good place for metal. Move our engineer along again. Probably that's going to be a good place for metal. Ooh, ruins. Nice, nice. Okay. That's why you keep the militia along. Well, no, nobody's going to come out of the ruins right now, but just in case somebody comes out. Rebels up here. Got a whole bunch of troops sitting in the mine here. Waiting for pickup or to fight rebels again. They'll all just sit there. Right. Okay. Yes. Go ahead and put you in the mine. Nice mix. Our smiter still has to heal up. So let's get an artillery. Another artillery. Let's get an anti-tank gun. And another anti-tank gun. 4 of you. And I could take them to my ruins attack force, but right now I think I want them to let's move to Suta. Alright, you are sitting there guarding Aragon, one lonely Imperialis frigate guarding all of Aragon. I think we've done all the diplomacy we wanted, we've done all the house, we've done all the building we want to do. Oh wait, can we build infantry yet? We're still researching infantry. We got that metal here for it. Oops. Aragon. Let's definitely build something on Aragon. Maybe an engineer up here? Yeah, let's build an engineer up here. And we got that exotica we want. Alright. Okay. Cool stuff. I'm going to save the game. I did not plan to play that long. I just got really jazzed about it this morning. Want to do some modding stuff and show off some things. Thanks to everybody who joined in both Steam and YouTube. And I looked over here. That's because I was monitoring the chats and all. I'm going to save as Dark Ages Hazat. Yes, I want to overwrite it. Dark Ages Hazat. All right, thank you for joining me today. I will stream tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So tell your friends. If you don't like the streams, tell your enemies. And I look forward to seeing you and them tomorrow. Happy Fading Sun's Day once again. And yeah, enjoy playing your Emperor of the Fading Suns. Da-da-da-da-da.